I am your friend, Dr. Charles APOKI. I want to talk about Bishop David Abioye's retirement from the Living Faith Church. I first met Bishop Oyedepo in 1985 or 86 at the Living Word Training Center. He was wearing one shoe made by Limson, a shoe company like Bata. I was wearing the same kind of shoe. And he was talking of millions. Then he was in Kaduna talking of his vision. I said in my mind, this is a highly motivated person, a very purposeful person, a very intentional person, and he will be a strict disciplinarian. I subsequently slept in his guest house at Gowon Estate when he moved to his new house. I saw him. I told myself, this is a very enterprising person and a very frugal person. Then I went to Canaan land and I saw what was being done there, and I lifted up my hands, and God said, put down your hands, observe the principles of building these things, what they are doing here, go back home and replicate. But God didn't tell me to run a church. So I did church, it didn't work. Now, I found out that Bishop David Oyedepo works very hard. He was coming to work very early, closing very late. So he's a hard-working person. I'm sure he's very intolerant of rubbish. Now, Bishop David Abioye worked under him for 40 years, I suppose now, if not more. And for him to have worked under him without scandal, without rebelling, without destroying the system, he must be a very serious-minded person. He must have served very well. He must be very sincere within human limitations and committed to his leader. It is very difficult to work under somebody who is visionary, who is frugal, who is focused, who is a strict disciplinarian. People will always ask my workers, how do you manage to work with Dr. APOKI? He's too harsh. He's too frugal. He doesn't spend money. And if, as my level, people are still scared of how people work with me, to have worked with Bishop David Oyedepo over the years, Bishop Abioye deserves commendation. He's a man of honor and integrity. Mockery should not be made of him as if they dumped him. I've been telling pastors since I started going around Assemblies of God branches around Nigeria. I went with Barrister Azuka Obi of blessed memory, the men's director. And I was always telling pastors that one day I was in a church in Fox Road to preach and see